Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Star here, guys. Tuesday, November 30th, guys. We made it through day one. And so awesome. Yesterday, you just had a day you had to do the day one survey, which I guess is the first announcement there. If you haven't done the day one survey, please go ahead and do that. It is actually going to go into the grade book. So make sure that you finish that up if you haven't done it yet. All right, get that taken care of. But you made it through. And you had a time to do some reading and you had a time to do the chapter 7 guide reading, or at least start it. And so today you are going to be doing our reading quiz just like we normally would. All right. So other quick announcement there, guys, is make sure, because I've only known a third of you in this class. There's a lot of you that are brand new to me. Make sure, guys, that you're taking your notes. Make sure you're answering your guided reading questions when we have those days. When we give you these reading days, the idea is we're giving you time in class to do that. It may not mean that you get everything done in class. That means you might need to use ACE time. It means you might need to use time at home, but you have to make sure that you're getting your notes done. All right. So for today, if we look at today's agenda, I'll take you through Schoology here in just a second too. But we have the chapter 7 key issue 1 and 2 reading quiz. Just like always, you can use whatever notes you took on the reading quiz today. All right. So hopefully your notes were all done. You can use those notes to help you on the reading quiz. The reading quiz is open. It is unlimited. You can take it as many times as you want. If you want to take it 100 times, you can do that. All right. The idea is it's kind of testing you on what you read in this chapter, or at least these two key issues. All right. So again, you can use your notes on it. I encourage you to use your notes on it. You can take it as many times as you want. Do your best on it. Okay. When you're done taking your reading quiz today, just like we would normally do, we would go through and I would do the review notes right with you in class. Since I'm not there, we have set up for you. You can click on the notes, you can download them so you can see them, and then you will be able to listen to a video that we will be going through and giving you the information from those notes. Now, Mr. Sheridan and I divided up chapters, and so you actually have the honor of listening to Mr. Sheridan for chapter 7. So both today and Friday, when we do our review notes, you'll get to listen to Mr. Sheridan. So those of you who had Mr. Sheridan, it'll be just like old. Those of you who had me last trimester, it'll be brand new for you. All right. So the idea is while you're watching those review notes, that video, you're adding to your own notes, you're highlighting information that you already have in your notes that Mr. Sheridan talks about, and then you answer any guided reading questions. Because keep in mind, guys, when we're doing those review note sessions in class, you should be able to answer some of those guided reading questions. They tend to come up if you haven't noticed. The guided reading, the notes, the chapter, they're all tied together. All right. So make sure you're doing those things as you're going through the review video notes today. All right. Now, if you don't want to spend the entire time doing it, I get it. Take your time, guys. Again, you always get out of this class what you're willing to put into this class. So take the time and do it. There is a little hint that you could do if you want. When you click on the video here, you could actually turn it up to like 1.2 speed, and then Mr. Sheridan would talk a little bit faster, but it wouldn't take quite as long. All right. So if you need to stop things, you can do that as you go through. That's the nice thing about the video review notes is that you can stop, you can rewind, you can pause, whatever you need to do. All right. So let me take you into Schoology here real quick, guys, and show you what we've got for today. Here's your landing page like always. And so when we go in to your materials, you're going to come on down to our folder down here, the Unit 4 Ethnic and Political Geography, Week 1. And you can click on that right there. And the one thing I did, guys, it's a little bit different than some of my other classes. Actually, for you guys, I left this all open. So I know that this class is time oriented. And so if you look ahead and you're like, well, Wednesday we have to do this, I have time to do it now. I'm going to start doing it. That way I can do my notes later on, or I can do my notes ahead of time, whatever it might be. So I've left everything for the whole week open for you. And I've given you each day that you can work on those specific tasks. Those specific tasks are what you should be doing. All right, so your first task for today, guys, if you click in on Tuesday, you can see I wrote down what you should do on the folder here. But I wrote down if you click in on Tuesday, the very first thing is to take an attendance question. Yesterday, you did the day one survey. That was kind of like your attendance question. Today, you had just a regular attendance question. It's super simple. It's literally one answer. So go in and do it. It'll take you 3 seconds. Okay, when you're done, take your quiz right there. Again, you can take it as many times as you want. It's open notes. It's open open notes, not open assignments. Open notes, and help yourself out there. All right. when you're done, right here, you can click and download the review notes so you have them in front of you. Or if you don't want to do that, you can just go ahead and click on the video notes and watch those. Open your notebook up, add what you want, highlight what you want, and then you can kind of work on that as you're listening to and watching Mr. Sheridan for Chapter 7 do the review notes for us. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, guys, as always, please get a hold of me. I'm literally just sitting in the basement right now. All right. I've got nothing going on. So if you have questions on anything here, feel free to send me a message in Schoology. I'll get back to you. If you have questions like based on the guide reading or based on something that is in the notes, you can definitely ask those things as well. I will probably go over this stuff when I come back next Monday a little bit. We'll just kind of do a little Q&A with everybody and make sure that we're all kind of caught up to speed. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's all you have for today on Tuesday here. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a good one.